Okay, so I have a new computer today, everyone. My name's Marlee. Thanks for being here. I'm going to pre-record as usual. So I just have to figure out the setup. So please bear with me for a second. Okay, I think you guys can see me there on my mat. Perfect. And if I stand up, I'll just move back a bit so that my head doesn't get caught off. Okay. So thanks for joining me for your practice. Again, my name is Marlee, and we are pre-recording this for Tuesday, May 4th, because I'll be in class in my own student lessons. So hope you're all doing well, having a nice weekend. It's beautiful outside, and hope you're able to get out for some fresh air. So let's get started. As always, please listen to your body. I'll guide you safely through the practice, but I'm not sure what you're working with. So any aches, pains, ailments, know that discomfort is totally okay, but pain is an indicator you've gone too far. So we do want to pull back if there's pain, breathe into it, and then maybe try again. And if there's still more pain, then that's definitely an indicator that you may need to seek some additional professional help, talk to your doctor, or modify, okay, if it's a recurring injury. All right, so let's begin. Coming on down onto your back. And knees can stay bent or legs can be extended, whatever feels better in your body. Let your arms and legs fall a little bit wider than your mat with your palms facing up. And take this time to completely melt into your mat. Nice deep inhale through your nose. Exhale through your nose. Ujjayi breath. So we're inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the nose. And allowing your tongue to rest at the roof of your mouth helps to clear our sinus passageway. With each exhalation, just notice where you might still subconsciously be holding somewhere in your body. Typically, it's our head, neck, chest, or shoulders, our arms, or even our glutes, our bum muscles. And with each exhalation, let go. Sink a little deeper into your mat. Consciously soften through your forehead, your cheeks, and your jaw. We take this time to bring ourselves into the present moment, connecting to breath. And it's this connection to our deeper breathing that helps take us out of fight or flight or sympathetic overdrive and into rest, digest, and heal. So the breath is the foundation of our practice. Simply being here, breathing deeply is still yoga. The physical postures or asanas is only one component of a yoga practice. Begin to gently rock your head from side to side. Return your neck to neutral. Wiggle your fingers and your toes. Then bring your big toes to touch. Point your toes Take your full body stretch, reaching your arms overhead. Reach your fingers as long as you can. Nice deep inhale. Exhale through your mouth, HA. Once more, nice deep inhale. Exhale, let it go. We'll bend one knee and then the other. Bring your knees into chest, either holding behind or over top. Gently rock from side to side, massaging and warming up through your low back. Rock back through center, holding over top of both knees. Guide your knees wide apart. Take them forward, around, together, and back in. So you're circling through the ball and socket joint of your hips. And these slow, mindful, smooth movements today. And come back through center. We'll interlace our hand just below our right knee. Extend your left leg straight down to your mat. Hug your right knee in towards your underarm and circle your ankle. Spread your toes apart, warming up through your ankle. And we'll bring the left knee in. Hands come over to the left as we extend our right leg straight down. Hug the knee in, circle your ankle. Bring the right knee back in and holding over top of both knees, gently rock from side to side. Rocking back through center. Again, we'll interlace our hands below the right knee. Extend your left leg straight down to your mat. As you inhale, press that right knee forward, straightening your elbows. Create a little bit of resistance with your arms. Exhale, pull the knee in. Inhale, press. Exhale, pull. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Now keep your right hand as is. Release the left hand down. Use the right hand to help circle your hip as if you were stirring a pot. Bring that right knee back in. Bring the left knee in to join and rock from side to side. This time we'll extend the right leg straight down, interlacing your hands just below your left knee. Inhale, press the left knee forward. Exhale, pull your knee in. Inhale, press. Exhale, pull. Inhale. Exhale. Two more. Inhale. Exhale. Once more. Inhale. And exhale. Keep the left hand as is. Release the right arm down. Use your left hand to help circle your hip. We'll bring the right knee back in to join the left. And one last time, rotating through our hips. This time, knees together, legs go forward, wide, around, together, and in. So we're just switching the direction or the rotation. Can you sense the connection to your core as it turns on as the knees go slightly forward? Last two. And last one. Awesome. Place your feet back to your mat. So we're going to create a little bit of low back stability and strength here. So elbows bent at your sides, roll your shoulder blades under slightly. Feet are hip distance apart, heels are stacked under our knees. Inhale, as you exhale, press down through your feet and lift your hips up off your mat. Now you don't have to lift as high as I am today, but if you can, go for it. We're waking up the postural muscles in our low back, our glutes, our bum, and the back of our thighs, our hamstrings. So holding here, breathing for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and slowly lower the hips back down. And then just notice that really nice curvature we just created in our low back. That's a healthy curvature that we're born with, but we often lose it by slouching or sitting too much out throughout the day. So let's try that one more time together. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, press down through your feet, lift your hips. Stay here, hold the posture, not your breath. Continue to breathe. Ujjayi breath in through your nose, out through your nose for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and slowly lower. Nice work. Release the arms down. Now from here, extend from your right knee. Keep your thigh parallel with your left. Holding here, activate the thigh muscles, the quadriceps, really important for healthy knees. You'll also feel your core engage. Breathing for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Return your foot to your mat. Take a nice deep inhale. Exhale, extend from the left knee and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Return that foot to your mat. Let's do 2 more together. Inhale, exhale, extend from the right knee and hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And last one. Extend from the left and hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. Take the soles of your feet together. Let your knees fall wide apart, opening and softening through your inner thighs. Reach your arms straight up to the sky. Make fists with your hands. Circle your wrists. Switch directions. And open your arms wide into a T, resting the arms down. Close your knees like a book. Cross your right leg up and over your left as if you were sitting in your chair cross-legged. And let your knees gently fall over to the right. So you're going to get a really nice stretch through the left side body. Breathing and melting into it. Let go through the front of your chest and shoulders and arms. Let your head be heavy. Inhale, as you exhale, slowly bring those hips back through center, or the knees through center. Uncross the right leg. Left leg crosses up and over the right. Inhale. Exhale as your knees gently fall over to the left. Breathing into the right side body. Inhale. As you exhale, slowly come back through center. Uncross that left leg. Again, take the soles of your feet together. Let your knees fall wide apart. Reach your arms back up to the sky. Bending the elbows, grab hold of opposite elbow with your hand and gently rock your arms from side to side. So make sure that your forearms are about parallel with your mid-chest and keep your shoulder blade on the mat. So you're just going to get a nice stretch through the deltoid, which is that nice shoulder cap muscle here. And take your time, there's no rush. See if you can coordinate your movement with your breath, exhaling as the elbows fall over to one side, inhaling through center, exhaling over to the other side. Last two. And last one. Come back through center, release your arms down, close your knees like a book. Extend your right leg up towards the sky. Don't worry if the knee doesn't fully straighten, but can you interlace your hands behind your thigh? Inhale to point your toes, exhale, flex. Inhale, point, exhale, flex. Continue moving with your breath. Warming up through your ankle, getting some length through the hamstrings. And then gently place that foot back to your mat. Other side. Bringing the leg back, extending slightly from the knee, point and flex. And gently place your foot back down. Let's take one more full body stretch together. Extend one leg and then the other. Point the toes, take a nice deep inhale. Exhale through your mouth, HA. Bring your arms down to your sides. We'll bend to one knee and then the other. You can roll to your side to come on up to seated or grab behind your knees. Use the momentum of your legs to rock yourself up. Coming to our cross-legged seated position. So option to sit on a block or a bolster to lift your hips above your knee, or sorry, well, yes, your hips above your knees. So your knees should fall either in line with your hips or below. Okay, so we don't want your knees up like this. That means you're really tight through your hip flexors, in which case you could prop your hips up, or you could always sit on a chair if this is not accessible to you. Bringing your hands to heart center, softening your gaze or closing your eyes. Just reconnecting to your Ujjayi breath, inhaling through your nose, exhaling through your nose. And can you stack your earlobes over your shoulders and your shoulders over your hips? And perhaps setting an intention for your practice today. And on your inhale, slowly float your arms up towards the sky. You can gently open your eyes, take your gaze up. Exhale to lower your arms down. Take your shoulder roll, inhale up. Exhale back and down. Flip the palms, inhale, reach up, look up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Interlace your hands, take a deep inhale. Exhale, pull the belly button in, gently round your spine, tuck your chin and press your arms forward. Spreading your shoulder blades apart. Inhale, reach up, look up. Exhale, lower your right fingertips down, gently hinge up and over, looking under your bicep. On your inhale, reach back up. Exhale to switch sides. Get longer as opposed to hunching over. Continue to breathe. Inhale back up. Exhale, hands to your heart center. Interlace your hands, deep inhale, palms face away around your spine, tuck your chin, press the arms forward. Inhale, reach up, look up. Exhale, lower the arms all the way down. Nice big shoulder roll, inhale up. Exhale, back and down, resting your hands onto your knees, look over your right shoulder. Over your left. Back to center, melt chin to chest. And gaze to the sky. Come back through center, right ear to right shoulder. Inhale through center, exhale, left ear to left shoulder. On your inhale, come back through center, exhale to pause, hands to heart center. And one more time, inhale, reach up. Exhale, lower. Take your shoulder roll, inhale up. Exhale, back and down. Flip the palms, inhale, reach up, look up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Interlace your hands, inhale, exhale, round your spine. On your inhale, reach up. Separate the hands, exhale, right fingertips come down, hinge up and over. Inhale, back up. Exhale to switch sides. Inhale, back up. Exhale, hands to your heart center. Resting your hands to your thighs. One more time through our next sequence. Look over your right shoulder. Back through center. Look over your left. Center, melt chin to chest. And slowly gaze to the sky. Back through center, right ear to right shoulder. And left ear to left shoulder. Center and pause for breath. All right, great work. Let's make our way to tabletop position. Hands and knees, all fours. If you need extra padding for your knees, you can go ahead and get maybe a pillow or a blanket. So meeting in table, we've got our wrists stacked under our shoulders, our knees stacked under our hips. And if for some reason you can't be on all fours today, you can always stay with some of the stuff that we've just done, either on our backs or seated, and then join us when we come up to stand. Otherwise, starting with our cat-cow, we inhale to melt our belly, lift our tailbone, lift our heart and our gaze. Exhale to round your spine. Inhale, slowly lengthen forward. For extension, exhale to round. Inhale. So notice that the movement comes directly from our spine. We're not moving our limbs, our hands, or our knees or our shins. Exhale, round. Inhale. Exhale. Last two. Inhale. Exhale. And last one. Inhale. Exhale. Return to neutral. Now we're going to work into our wrists a little bit here. So can you make a circle with your torso? Just as if you were drawing a circle, maybe with like your chin, although your neck is neutral with your spine. So crown of the head is in line with our tailbone. Just working a little bit more into those hands and wrists. And then we'll switch directions. Last two. And last one. Come back through center, send your hips back, rise up onto knees, inhale, reach up, look up. Exhale, hands to your heart center. So we're going to take our runner's lunge today. So one leg is going to come forward, hands come down to the mat, step your right foot forward, and we're looking for that 90-degree bend on the front knee. You may need to curl your back toes under to move your back knee a little bit further back. So look at the angle of my back leg. So this is our hip flexor stretch, runner's lunge. Nice deep breaths here. Think of lifting your heart slightly and looking just beyond the top of your mat. You should feel a really nice stretch through here. So the front of the back thigh. And these get tight when we sit, and then they pull on our low backs. One more breath. And then shift your hips back and walk your fingertips back, switching sides. The hands walk over, creating space for the leg, bringing it forward. You may need to help it out. 90-degree angle, sliding the right leg back. Notice the angle of the back leg. Breathing. So if this is really challenging for you, you probably need it, unless it's because of the knees, in which case there's a standing version you can try. It just won't get as deep, or of course, add extra padding under your knees. And then slowly release. And let's take our child's pose. So we take our knees as wide as our mat, big toes to touch behind us, pressing your sit bones back, extending your arms, resting your head down. If your head cannot reach the floor, you bring the floor closer to you with a block, a bolster, or a pillow, blanket. And just take some nice slow, deep breaths into your low back. Coming into thread the needle, a really nice shoulder stretch, push down through the arms. Take the left arm, thread it under the right, take your ear to the mat, left ear to the mat, and kind of just sink into your shoulder here. You're gonna get a nice deltoid stretch. Press down through your right palm, lift back up, and then we'll switch sides. Right arm sweeps under the left, ear to the mat. And slowly rise back up. Let's return to our tabletop position, all fours. Coming back to our cat-cow, we're going to take our flow here. So inhale, melt your belly, lift your tailbone, lift your heart, lift your gaze. Exhale, round your spine. Return to neutral. Inhale, right hip to right shoulder, look back over your hip. Exhale, center. Inhale, left hip to left shoulder, lift that. Exhale, center. Send your hips back, rise up onto your knees. Inhale, reach up, look up. Exhale, hands to your heart center. Option to stay here or sit back onto your heels. On your inhale, rise up, reach up. Exhale to lower the arms down. Return to your tabletop position. Now you can stay with cat-cow, child's pose, or downward dog. If you're coming into downward dog, the hands go forward. We curl our toes under, pressing the hips up, back, and away. Making an upside down V with our body here. Let go through your skull. Breathing deeply in your downward dog. Downward dog is really great for lengthening our hamstrings and creating space between our spongy discs, between our vertebrae, strengthening our shoulders and our wrists. 2 more breaths. And slowly lower back down to your knees. Keep your toes curled under, walk your hands under your shoulders, and then gently press your sit bones back towards your heels, stretching through the toes and arches of your feet. One more breath, and then take your time. We're going to rise all the way up to stand. So if you have any blood pressure issues, just really move slowly. Let your blood pressure stabilize. Don't want you to get dizzy. Okay, so I'm just going to move this camera back a little bit. Okay. So I think you're getting full view of me now. All right, so coming into our standing balance sequence, feet hip distance apart. All right, and just start to sway your torso from side to side. So I'm not even lifting the feet off the ground. I'm just playing with my center of gravity here. And still looking straight ahead to the horizon. We want that nice upright posture. And then find neutral. So neutral, we've got earlobes over shoulders, shoulders over hips, hips over knees, knees over ankles. Feet are parallel with one another. Okay. From here, we'll take our sun salutation. Inhale to reach the arms up. Pull your belly button in. Exhale, bow forward with a long spine. Fingertips come down to your mat. Bend your knees as much as you need to so that you can touch your mat with your fingertips. Allow your head to be heavy and take a few deep breaths here in your forward folds. On your inhale, lift halfway up. So you're bringing your hands to your shins or to your thighs and making a table with your spine. Exhale, fold back down. Inhale, rise up, reach up. Exhale, hands to your heart center. Awesome. Lifting up those heels slowly. So finally coming into our balance. If you fall out of it, no big deal, just slowly come back into it. And of course, you could hold on to something if you needed to today. Then slowly lower back down. Sun salutation, inhale up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bow. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, hands to your heart center and slowly lift your heels. So a few things here. So sun salutations are really great for increasing circulation, warming up our body, as well as lengthening out the back side of our body. So our back and our hamstrings and calves, releasing the back of our neck. And then of course here, when we've got our heels lifted, we're really working our calf muscles, which are acting as like our heart for our lower body. Slowly release. And so every time we walk and the calf muscles activate, they push the fluid back up. So really important muscles. Let's take our legs a little bit wider than hip distance and come into your side to side sway. So this time option is to lift the leg off the ground, but we're not abducting the hip. So we're not taking the leg out. We're just shifting our center of gravity. You can hold on to a chair or couch, kitchen, counter. And just as you land, start to feel that connection down the side of the body that you're balancing on. Core is also working here. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come back through center. Sorry, I do realize that as I track forward, you guys lose my full frame. All right, so feet back to hip distance. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, chair pose. Send your hips back, bending the knees, lowering into your chair pose. So we're really working our quadriceps here. Now we're going to add on some balance. So we inhale to rise up and extend one leg out to the side. This time we are lifting. So big toe can stay to the mat. You don't have to lift, but if you want to challenge yourself, then we're going to sink back down into our chair pose. Inhale. Exhale, up and over to the other side. Inhale, sink back down slowly. Exhale, lengthen out, open. Inhale. Exhale. Let's go for 2 more together. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more. Inhale. Nice healthy joints, healthy muscles. Exhale. And release back to center. Pedal your feet. Just shake that out. Wiggle. Reset. Okay, adding on here. So make sure I have enough room behind me. So we're going to go back into our chair pose, hands to heart center, lowering down. This time, as you rise up, extend from the hip, squeeze one leg back. Big toe can stay on the mat, or lift and squeeze. Sink back down, inhale. Exhale, lift and squeeze. So the knee stays straight, the hip stays square. Activate your glute, super important. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift, squeeze back. So we're creating length, but also strength. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift and squeeze. Let's go for 2 more together. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale and exhale. Awesome. Back through center. Sun salutation. Feet hip distance apart. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bow. Inhale, rise. Exhale, heart center, chair pose. We're adding it all together now. Inhale, rise up, open to one side. Exhale, lower back down. Inhale, rise up, open to the other side. And lower back down. Inhale, rise up, one leg back. Exhale, lower. Inhale, rise up, exhale, switch. Back to center. Place your feet hip distance apart. One more little challenge. Lift the heels and hold. Look to the horizon. And slowly lower. Nice work. Pedal your feet, shake that out. Okay, so we've got our legs warmed up, our core warmed up, our arms, our neck. So we're going to go into standing warrior sequence. Legs nice and wide apart on your mat. Outer edges of our feet are parallel to the smaller edges of our mat. Pivot your left foot forward towards that shorter edge. Look for your heel arch alignment. Front heel intersects with the back arch. Bend slowly into that knee. Back leg is straight. Find your square shoulders and your hips. Lift your arms. Look over your fingertips, warrior two. Hands to heart center, straighten the front leg. Inhale. Exhale, open back out, turn your head. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. So now there's a tendency to want to lean forward. Keep the shoulders stacked over the hips. That's where your core is working. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Option to stay here or front forearm to the front thigh, reaching the back arm up and over, extended side angle. Really nice side body stretch. While we strengthen that front leg, push off of your thigh. Continue to breathe. On your inhale, slowly rise back up. Warrior two, find the squaring of your shoulders with your hips. Hands to heart center, straighten the front leg. Pivot the foot. Take your wide leg forward fold. Bow. Breathe into your forward folds. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen your spine, come up onto fingertips. Take one hand to your hip and then the other, and slowly rise back up. Right foot pivots. So warrior two to the opposite side. Bend into the knee. Heel arch alignment. Shoulders and hips are square. Arms come up as we look over the fingertips. Connect to your breath. Hands to heart center. Inhale, straightening that front leg. Exhale, bend, open back out. Inhale to straighten. Exhale, bend. Inhale. So we really, that front knee, it's a hinge joint, right? So we're working on proper traction of the joint. 3, 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more. Hold it here. Continue to breathe. Either stay here or forearm to thigh. Back arm reaches up and over. Lengthening through the side of your body. So no slouching into your posture. Strong. Breathe. Inhale, exhale, slowly rise back up. Warrior two. Hands to heart center, straightening that front leg, spin the foot. Wide leg forward fold, slowly down. Now, can you slowly bend your left knee and walk your hands over to the left? Getting a nice inner thigh stretch through the right leg. And then switch sides slowly. So as one knee bends, the other knee straightens. And let's do 2 more together. Back over to the left. And slowly over to your right. Awesome. Come back through center. Both legs are straight. One hand to your hip and then the other. And slowly we rise back up. Great work. Walk your feet back in, paddle your feet. You can shake that out. We'll return to our feet hip distance and parallel. Inhale to reach the arms up. Grab hold of one wrist. Exhale, gently pull up and over. Inhale through center. Exhale up and over the other way. Inhale back up. Exhale to lower the arms down. Take a shoulder roll. Inhale up. Exhale back and down. And let's make our way down to seated on our mats. So knees bent. We're on our sit bones here. We're going to take our hands back behind our thighs. And we're going to come back to our cat-cow. So inhale, lift your heart. Extend through the upper back. Exhale, round your spine gently, tuck your chin, lean back just enough so that your arms are straight. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round. One more. Inhale, lift. And exhale, round. Come back through center. Extend your left leg straight down. Bring your right foot to the outer edge of your opposite hip. Wrap your left arm around your right leg and bring the fingertips back behind you, twisting your spine, hugging your knee in towards your chest. So you should feel a really nice stretch through your outer hip and glute. And then we're also rotating from the belly button, which is great for blood flow to our spine. And slowly come back through center. We'll extend that leg straight down. Give your legs a nice little shake. Flex your feet. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, bow forward. Reach, grab hold of maybe your shins, your ankles, or fingertips to toes for a seated forward fold. So really nice hamstring and low back stretch. How many quality breaths can you bring into your posture? And slowly rise back up, switching sides. So bending the left knee, cross it over to the outer edge of your right thigh, sit up tall. Opposite arm to the bent knee wraps around so that we can hug the knee in towards our chest. Fingertips come back as we gently rotate from our belly button, hugging the knee into chest. One more breath. Slowly come back through center. Extend the leg. Flex the feet. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, bow. One more breath. And slowly rise back up. And from here, we'll take the soles of our feet together, knees wide apart. And we'll hug the knees as close to our groin as possible. Then from here, see if you can interlace your fingers just below your feet. If you can't, you can always hold on to ankles or shins. And this just gives us a little bit more of the ability to lift our spine and then lean forward with a long spine. And so we're opening those knees nice and wide, getting a nice inner thigh stretch. One more breath. And slowly rise back up. Close your knees like a book. And let's make our way onto our backs. So we're going to take a really nice spinal twist, opening up those arms, lifting up your legs, 90 degrees with the knees, and then slowly allow the knees to fall over all the way to one side. Doesn't matter which side. Just breathing care. If there's any crunchiness through the back or the rib cage, just move your knees a little bit away from you. They might be up a little bit too high. And if this isn't accessible to you, you can always stick with like windshield wipers where your feet are mat distance apart and you just gently sway your knees slowly from side to side. That would be a progression towards this full deep twist. And slowly tuck your heels in towards your bum. As you exhale, bring the knees through center. Pause in neutral. Inhale, as you exhale, gently let them fall all the way over to the opposite side. And stay here and breathe. And gently tuck your heels back in towards your bum. As you exhale, bring the knees back in. Holding over top of your knees, gently rock from side to side. Rock back through center. Another inner thigh stretch or inner groin stretch. Hands to your knees. Flex your feet. Guide your knees wide. Elbows to our inner knees. Maybe grabbing hold of your pant leg or outer edges of your feet or peace fingers to your big toes. And then we open the soles of the feet to the sky for happy baby. Option to gently rock from side to side. This is really good for our pelvic floor muscles. Rock back through center. Bring your heels slowly back into the midline. Place your feet down. Take them mat distance apart. Open your arms to your T and gently windshield wiper from side to side. And hopefully you feel a lot looser through your hips than when we started. Come back through center, extend one leg down and then the other. Bring your arms down just a little bit wider than your mat. Legs can be a little bit wider than your mat as well. And let's rock on our heels, bringing this rocking into your entire body as if you were bouncing on a trampoline. This helps to stimulate our lymphatic system, our drainage system. So anytime you exercise or work your muscles, there's byproducts that are released, and the lymphatic system helps pick up any toxins that have been released from our circulation. And take a nice deep inhale as you exhale, melt into peace and stillness. So a full surrender. Let your eyes be heavy in your sockets, and your tongue fall from the roof of your mouth. Take this time to allow the effects of your work today to cultivate as you fully let go. Begin to deepen your breath. Wiggle your fingers and your toes. Bring your big toes to touch, point your toes, take your full body stretch, inhale. Exhale, HA, bending one knee and then the other, rolling onto your side, resting your head onto your arm, pause in your fetal position. Using the strength of your arm, press yourself up. Come to your cross-legged seated position. Softening your gaze or closing your eyes as you bring your hands to heart center. And as you step off your mat today, may you have peace in your thoughts, in your words, and in your heart. Thank you for sharing your practice. Together we say namaste. Awesome work, everyone. I hope that the volume is okay and the visual. I'll try to find something so that I'm a little bit, you can still see me when I stand up. Find something better for next day. Sorry I can't be with you there live, but I hope that this helps you stay committed to your practice, and especially during these times, right? So thanks for being here. Have a great week, and I'll see you soon. Bye, everyone.